me wanna do be catch him say, this is my check. Mr. Kessben, Semembra. When you are coming in so na despite me despite so share. Ono so the echo hello. We had agreed.
Yeah.
Checks given. Yeah, kwa no. There's any mumra ni enko. And I'm catching Joe say, do. Yes, we echo hello. And he's also a Kessben there. Well and good. Now something happened. Afro said me ne Kwame. Kwame is aware of this story. And he be anything. And I'm so me there see a day mammy ni. And he yemva say me use figures. See be mammy that time 15,000 and now 150,000. Me de ka be 9,000 or 90,000. And me de say sika we could tie be ka kakra bi. Okay. And I was again moving to a new station. It is hard to Kwame me dey. Yen tena se ne enye sika na ne tena ha. Though Laka never came to the conversation.
Okay.
Sometymer with two champion account simbina also onye obi a otakasa the legend the veteran one yamami akoto mansa sitting up with akoto mansa na omadi nkomo na mbese uti nsem ba komienu bi a okafa se Laka ho na shanon so sitting up with akoto mansa sitting up with akoto mansa on YouTube ko follow na subscribe na obenya nkomo foforo ekoso nyina no ebi atie Sometymer akasa the Godson TV Global, it is the Godson's reaction. But note it, as it now powered Akoto Mansa on YouTube. No have a video, the full video, BBR. Thank you.
Bra. Yes, so yeah, the richest sports journalist in Ghana.
On say Minyakemeka say yes because yes is sika dey susu eye. I don't think so, but me feel say Akoto nim ye share adwuma we ase no. I wanted to create a certain scenario.
Okay.
Na yama enipa hu say benya adwuma emfata. On say kan no radio adwuma na DJs na transition by ye o. Dina bi friend say enya adwuma papa bia, but I said to myself say one ye momoden na ye ntumi nye na me ya kono na nkrofo maybe enti ya boy homoden. I believe in the grace of God. Say ye baby kakra ye te no ene ye ka akito bi na ye twinti na ye richest ya atum, but I mean sure say I am the richest.
But o ka na nye kitwa.
O ze ka akri me di chew.
But enye kitwa.
Ka akra so de me ni ba.
Ka no ebi a ye chewa ehun fuwa. The spare part.
Emu de na wo kan.
The wine one no.
Lincoln no.
And no na the call Holy
Lincoln no. 2022 model. Obi na the chairman. Madam for America on a to chairman keke. Meet me grab on the din ba on pesa.
Really?
Yes, on the chairman.
And at the others there, or Benz. And
there be me wo Honda CR-V dem dey buy.
Okay.
And I'm wo Honda Accord. And car kitwa bi so me fie no ye Hyundai BI no so. And them when if this can make you the richest, there there's a sports presenters how many school go we go compete your baby a unyari yo. And Yeboah homodin nyame adom ne nkofo adaroma zana meka no.
Me paucho me pese me hu asase.
Okay.
Kojo mafu be say asase free was asase free nyame. So where were you born?
Yeah, me wo Swami.
Kumasi Swami yeah. Okay.
To Bapa de Ohene Boada. Ofri Kumawu. Na me maame so e frene kwe free. Na ne bro for the degrees bones. Ukoso am there friend Hawa. And I'm so omo Hawa nti because ne maame ne papa free na me kakra.
Okay.
Nsa no mo free. Na ya me in the very early 70s. Na nam papa ye CMB. district or senior purchaser friends the due say
the no is keniba that's how no let's get crow mu
sadia fine but me papa na me nuanom doso me papa my 22
we have a lot in common
22 and me started school or practice school so I'm West School and I'm called New Nation International here baby and oh bant my Roman hono baby a Kessben dynasty no na hona na New Nation was do the wa and me free on I'm call school or Jamnakente offense 1 to 5 and I'm called sixth form that work on good mass
that's a call school in grass
I mean shots here no dey me free grass in about room me call das na me call course
okay
and somewhere no the school no and this na ye may piomatiko koi ti no some betra de kakra e wo kings we put on about so I thought them me free on me throw books me child there from 1992 3 to 96 97
okay
na nesika e de be koni ho ti me throw English books very common among JSS for no here for facts galore English book and I'm English because my literature was sixth form and eno na me nya kakra na me call Legon and Legon na media radio ibem because na me school of communications na me kwaye course bi ho and na me mates and me roommate Ibrahim Sani obeye GFA communication or CAF say the argument here me so my deep boy chief from Nkolabrim and mama me opportunity samre na kwamba anu ya conductor
okay
no GFA president I work with him at Kwaku or Radio Universe and the current GFA general secretary a friend of Prosperity Ando he was our producer and me real school no I had offers to say in Accra but na samre na Kumasi sports no was it ye makwan you come to Kumasi from Legon. Timi hu sasa hano. Style bi a omde ye nice over newspaper.
Na here for na because if you ask me
90,
I thought that only Joe Laka no started sports.
Na bi wa ha. Na o take for program friend Bamaso. Ti Bamaso no na omye no anwumre ya usu gaba o ye late. So what in the Gaba say and a sea binding. And so I'm on a start here. Na mekri so wo Safu Bucha. And na mpanyimfo kakra bi ho. And na Capital Radio so they have started with so I'm me fra buy.
Okay.
Ti me buy na once because I stayed and worked in Accra no. GFA president I'm on contact. But na Kumasi phone ni any link. So they will just pick the newspapers. No more review, but because I stayed there, went to the airfield,
build the connection.
And I will call some no.
And that made your program rich.
That is, but me buy and I started a Love FM.
Okay.
Yes, me a lab between June 99, but before then, na me be Kumasi, I will either go to Mercury or Love. To me buy and I me real Love FM 99, and then. Fox FM by August 99. Fox by no me family. That's how I go to Fox FM.
That time you pochi me about Mr.
Why never put you? It's just salary. Because Love FM no, I was treated as service provider.
Oh, okay. Multimedia order.
Yes.
It still exists.
Service provider. And the Fox FM offered me salary. And the guy said, 350 cedis. Say, and now 35 Ghana. But it was good because
it is 3,005.
Yes, and I thought I had something in me. Me opportunity to start my own sports already. Meet me, baby. That was how I started. Kumasi no.
80 abrebe na ushia Joe Laka.
Okay, so nan kamene Ashebwe and Ekoye Fox. But because Ashe was okay at Love FM no. She started a program there 1 week. Me just say the 2 weeks. And a gentleman be by, and I have not met that guy again or so. Guy be her friend Joe Laka. Or bow with me about support here. One or your sports or radio case. And so he's a bit popular in Kumasi. And I feel so no obey idea. So I only asked him to bring the guy.
Joe.
And he honor on Joe by. Or by no, I go to interest. I had met him once. Me
The guy not connected Joe Laka to you, no.
Joe no buy. Nam next year.
Okay, now only Joe is here that.
But baby is here any. What I'm saying, we love FM. We be no me sports 3 o'clock. We be na. I say we invite Joe.
Okay.
So that was where I met him. That time no car na minika. Joe ba no is open the trabi.
Okay.
And by na me say fresh from school. Enti na me so me parents akotena crew from. So offer me and o see me o crew from.
Okay.
So when I'm so guy there's something in shower love FM. So you try the first day no say me na my radio ni bia yes. Ewo universal ma ba radio.
Yeah.
And I'm so he will be good. Good voice, good personality, or sports nasi. So that was when Joe joined. And me, oh yeah, that time Africa built the jingles and the promos. If you have worked with me, you can come over and show. Many person because Sometymer and Kwaku. And it was a Sometymer and Joe Laka. Sana. So people don't even know who started. But but I was some 2 weeks ahead of him. Fox FM. That's it.
They become a fan based on our recommendation.
Oh, one crowd kakana. He was not being paid because and I always fight for him because me about one day penna moon said the synergy, the click will be there because it was good. Let me be honest. And I made so many bar for front because I had come from Accra. That time a free house for Hariza call near there no. Immediately people tagged me so a heart me. And to me now will be on us zoning so a kotokoni that will also help the combination.
Okay.
So Tibuama were able to move very, very well.
And that time you guys took Kumasi by a to say
we're serious.
Sports dear Joe Laka Sometymer. And now that Kumasi for somewhere, and I think they still do. A dear, and now who say why over the years, sir? On the page, I said I was going to sit to you, me pay. Mema ne mami, but oba ne di kan tro or say me musa say dear na sustain you.
Okay.
For over 2 decades.
Okay, I go to him. Minim Kumasi member say my casa asante for minim Kumasi for kakra. If you want to live with them, first you must be humble. Secondly, you shouldn't be seen everywhere. Meme dear say most of the time, Edin say, "Men kala sampa mishia." Ninu ba no over 20 something years. By Shiampu, baby, I'm going to remember obi. And penifoni share any ho. And 2, you have to don't underrate or underestimate their understanding of what you are doing. I believe in the grace of God, and then never know na medeka. Meaning say adia we say nyamisi be ya obi intimate stopping. So I don't assume that I know. Me fan say, my example back before I go there. You start here, Juma Rena, and I catch him in here. Joe said, Joe. Say, I near you. Ya Kusuku no be an Kahua. That way to Uncle and Baby, you was a penny. Now, I could be your general manager and head of programs. So, William focus and I adding more. Masters name you be brave. Let's make an attempt. Said the Bayer, you will stay relevant because it's possible. What they know, some of them I may not know if I don't wake up early to read. Because then Kwalani is sharp. Obi wait to make everything about be a Manchester City. And now say any other sport you may not know. So one, you should keep reading. Said the Bayer, you stay relevant. And don't or say don't believe the hype. So GD na ye ma fans now jitum now jina fa akwa ombesan ho. So I've never believed the hype because being free mo. Adwuma ye isu ya no. Enti say ene ye you free sports no man, what are you going to do? So I've made sure say I don't underrate the people who are listening or watching me. I read more and I keep myself kakre free public. I think that for me is my secret. There's nothing more.
And I think that it's also because or respect Ubia.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You don't underestimate or underrate them.
The level of respect you have for people,
especially those who have worked with me. Fortunately, you know, it's a bright can come. I keep mentioning him for a reason. You know, when I met him, when I'm calling here, no, very here.
He said it here.
Na or Ashefim, no South Fonton from TV. The first time I heard him, I'm saying, what a voice, and very intelligent. Into a very program or ask Namijana. Nam some call. I took him. Men kai say corner mammy no ama say oh unu aketo amede na hye wonsa. Brian me he was driving my car that I know nya any car. And we were so close. I wish him well.
Was say o kodi ne ho adanse kire afu.
Yes. Yes.
Careful the man.
That time wasn't easy.
Was it
5,000 CDs in very early 2000.
Was it Osum Sikano?
Yeah, it was good money.
Idea was
ultimately big talker.
Aye.
Any idea,
and it was so I don't know how has said apart from Yankopon, Mumu be a couple.
He also helped us. Only a Juma Swa or my ultimate a relax, a rest. He's also a good guy.
Wow. Enti most at force. A year force and na mumutete. I'm talking about Jola.
Yeah.
Jola went to
Kessben. Yeah.
And our car force.
Na me call hot. Mama show mo.
Okay.
Okay, on say there was a surge around 2004. And despite be hello.
Okay.
And I'm Sakese so yeah Kessben. Afro had also started Hot FM in Accra. In the time, my main story, me sure. Me wanna do be catch him say, this is my check, Mr. Kessben, Semembra. When you are coming in so na despite me ne despite so share. Also the echo hello. We had agreed.
Yeah.
Checks given. Yeah, kwa no. There's any mumra ni enko. And I'm catching Joe say, do. Yes, we are hello. And he's also a Kessben, they are well and good. Now something happened. They call far the so-called only Joe Laka. Okay. It's unfortunate he will not believe me then. But I'm sure say never won't say name free me. I want Afro frame, no say. Afro so the wife and swami ninti on them mame Auntie Mavis. No frame no say. Mati say one Kwame moko hello. Kwame dinka. Initially me ka say no kre. Echi na mti no kre. No say dey no dey mam. So o ma Kwame say me so o ma me say. No say okay. Says kanza koto ye koje a ye ka ye de wo. Ye be ba betia no say o. Meshi sa kanagu. Na mamamu de ode mamu na bi. I mean, look at those. Again, that time, Fox FM was established. Hello, I feel never ye nims ye koi. Ebe ya na enye ya. So I managed to get Mene Kwame to stay. So when Joe realized that ye nyanko na ete hono, Ekwe said, me ma dada no because I wanted him out. And my dada said they are no be call ama me watem. Meaning say unya story.
Yeah, Matthias.
The offer that Afro gave us. Sabi anybody would we know want to stay.
But Mrs. Nemo Kasano, wa mojo lakedi.
Debbie.
No monya we say oh.
Nidiam mem.
Okay.
Afro said me ne Kwame. Kwame is aware of this story. Inti ebe ne den. I'm so me there see a day mammy ni. Enti yemva say me use figures. See ebe mammy that time 15,000 and now 150,000. Me de ka be 9,000 or 90,000. Enti me de say sika we could tie be ka kakra bi.
Okay.
And I was again moving to a new station. Enti sa dia akwa me de yentena se ne enye sika na ne yentena ha. The Laka never came to the conversation. Okay. And it looks like that time so now nim with the Kessben because you form a team. Okay. Or they are Mohammed familiar boy or Aremo. So he had almost finished building a team. And on the bright mobile. Okay. So if I was staying, then I needed to form a team. Okay. And at the brights apreku. And Kwamina Chase together, a member of parliament. Or Brecum West. Oh, okay. Dixon Kwamina Chase together. Go fast together. PJ Mose. Okay. So we also senior Samu. And then one other person. We had to build a team. And they came two. And I'm said Brighton take you over Kumasi. No and I also went to Accra with another team. So what I said. Okay. So Joe felt that.
Or betrayed.
My betrayal. So that was when it started. I tried to explain to him, but never did that time. But now, I'm sure he understands it.
What's the relationship between the two of you?
Very, very cordial. I mean, this year, Joe. In fact, the last time we met, a year, 1 week. And 1 week, I said, "Oh, crying, na me room no pie. You didn't come up, baby. Watch them, baby, chromati. But me quite not bright. No. We are fine. There's no problem. Minya sports for no. Yes, you're a giggle. In a gig, I'm a friend, said Joe. Asimbi Abeni. Let's do this, after that, let's meet you. So there's no problem. Nice. But unim didn't akoto. We're so close. Many Joe na that time back home. May worry in December 2000. Joe na yemba say he was about my security in quotes. Because on name Sebia nipa boni ni bi person be hard. And he was there on a driving me on the day to Aswansi Methodist. So we were very close. And he was obviously say, "Ufri adwuma no mu a, emu betete kakra." But there's no problem. Initially, Obia obviously, but me said there was some misunderstanding. It be a free me. So I pushed until Obeti. After all, Joe, where are you? Now Kessben has been good to you. Now there's say assembly. You know when he left Kessben, and now me buy. What I say? Now Koye say, Uniwa now a type of. There was another one. Wow, former boss Kwaku. Yes, or bosses of former boss. Eba mi hobeka ma obi beka chem say, Memra Angel. That I had come from Accra. It was a good opportunity. But because Joe had left Angel, no, you didn't say, but we are fine. There's no problem.
I see.
Yeah,
no from hot.
Okay, from Hot FM, no, I came back to Kumasi by Fox Kakra.
By Fox.
Me back Kessben.
Kessben, yeah.
And to me back Kessben after 2010. You call World Cup no buy. And I'm in admission or Gimpa. Okay. Now me cry Mr. Kessben said, my catch earlier on say I wanted to further the education. See, I went to Gimpa and the man me call back to Hot FM. Okay. So I said, me call Gimpa, no me call Hot. So after Gimpa, no, and I came back to Kumasi and be Sika FM. So from Sikana me ba Orepa 7 years. So I did Sika from 2013 to 2018, 5 years. And I'm Orepa 7 years. So I don't usually move. No cover every time it's now.
That's all I say. Chiching Crawford.
Sanity, I could say.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I can imagine the number of people are found as me kaipa some more folks. Na mobile phone lines. And a gentleman called from one of the towns in Bon Aha for that time. And I catch him and say, wo near the power ka say you to sports wo betia a good commentator Brakuma Brane Behume. This is so many years ago.
Yeah.
But that's why we come with him say, Sometymer interested in building a talent.
And say, I could say, I could be a war. I dare nyame de che no. And I repeat the grace of God again. Before say, okay, say, oh, adwuma we are. Then what will be our legacy? Dana ye da ho na ye pay tribute no. Me feel say I take pride in this. I was able to help way. Enti emrante no me sports so me nka se kuma Ghana ha no. Kuma se metimi aka say I've worked with about 60 to 70%, especially more top. Most of them pass through. And I have some relationship with them still. And crying, I have a lot of them there. Me first say, the Bible said, "Wanyama unyama." So I try, especially omo from panoa. And I mean, my belief in management is that anybody can do it. Obi abetimi given the opportunity. And until I say, me wo enipa bebree who work with me or pass through. Yes, and I'm quite. Many sure me selfish. I don't think so. And let's allow those who work with me to talk about.
And then you say you be jiwa ketua e de akoma obi foforo. So when you pass opportunity, I say ebinum wo ha they don't want Nkrofo to come to their level and now be signing.
And no ye lack of self-confidence. Obi a onim say Fotomansa beba me level, obi tima be sign me ho bia no. Or need confidence. But me example back. Wherever I've worked, the case me call Kessben. I worked at Kessben for 3.5 years. Now I had become the only host. Into uniwa no problems ever. So I trained Mickey
Charles.
Mickey.
Kwame Mickey. Oheneba Mickey.
Oheneba.
Okay.
Mickey Nyame.
Okay.
So Mickey, you can host the program. And when Joe is not there, he sits in so comfortably. I've done it on several radio stations. My example, they say, Moripa Striker was an analyst. No. You can also host it. So when you are not there, there's no pressure on you. On say, Uji Ejumana Boswa. Say, Uniwa na asemaba. That is where Ejumara will be looking for you. But I'll urge Yenuanum say, train people so that Oyare and now to Quine and Nabi. I mean, to make what you get 3 months because school. But there's no pressure because actually, Oje Boswa. So Uniwa. You bet frewa say Yanabra. After Oyare Krana. If you are not careful, we banner program no conform. So I think these are things that we all have to learn. Give people opportunity. Sanka Jesus Christ don't go and be my enejuma. Yes, we know he trained 12 people to follow him. Who is yes to go into win? But then Zaka when then yati no you know corner ubutu obi na nipa kro one ton. But Frank for come and follow me. So let's give people opportunity.
Ghana football.
Yeah.
Come here, you say, ye ni free obi administration. Ye the ensa appointed one corrupt deal or the other.
Yeah.
You say you a group of people from football people. Administration beyond either they are in or they have Nkrofo in working for them. As a Ghana football, a big gold mine, and then Nkrofo Tumugalamsi.
First, also I say football no is a private organization, GFL. And you're Ghana for now bind there. I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
The only time I bind them and say our national teams are registered at CAF and FIFA through the GFA. And I bind a family in our country. Enti omo ye no. They should see it as their business. But omo sa. On say me no media juma you worked at newspapers and others. As the manager of Oyerepa, I have a target. Because my boss has invested until you should make X amount of money every month. If I don't make it, I've failed. Me make here be with my 0.1% be of the profit and not the amount. You see, the entire Ghana football as I'm saying. Also, you internationally recognized standards. And then I Yeboah, meaning so was Yeboah, baby, and I am. I had a Yeboah and I think that should be a source of concern to Omo football. No? Say they are football people. What is the relationship between them and the media? Because you cannot advertise your product yourself. Sports for when they become one I'm a gentleman, you're Martin or Maba. They don't do that. Because I contested for executive council position. And I told everybody, say, look, say, no football, no business. And you need to say they invest a bit in a private organization. For instance, there should be honesty. There should be transparency. Also, the GFA practices what we call executive presidency. Into the GFA president, it's like if you don't say unimwa
or they say positions any number to the favorite.
Okay, and again, say Yeboah, there should be fairness. I was a referee, no. Ojina ntemu di ne pe. Se pepe ye amemwa.
Hooliganism near there.
And nobody will invest in that business. And ade was say here omo pa first of all. And if you are watching the Premier League, you show team say you show you lost. Referee mistake, you realize it's a genuine error. But how they don't care about the spectators. And they are your publics. Oh, Bobola. Never money pa. And Sawako Baba Yara so Baba Yara onyenzuatro. What me call on a Sunday afternoon and people Akunyana better from church.
Now do what the Papa been a show.
Now they call. Or elsewhere, you have no opportunity to watch almost all the stadiums in Europe. When say they are ready for people to come and patronize the game. But the toilet facilities are bad. But when Nigeria they don't do it. Until FIFA Sikaba, they are interested in the FIFA money. But the FIFA they the Sikaba, Monfanko a project way. I don't know how to no.
Na FIFA for no, ni any mechanism. De check it.
They be ya come on, say a woo crom.
What na baby I know atro na.
Omo ye de come on, omo e de ko.
Any somehow.
They manage Ghana there. I go told him, obi betimi. They are creative accountants. They will do a very good work. Who will be now bones. But I'm saying that they should be interested in their investments.
Yeah.
Football people. And again, they also think that once you are not one of them, asama can be anya juma. But you see, they forget that pundits they are not owners of football clubs. They have not invested in football, but they talk about the game. And when they are listening to the radio people. They are listening to the media guys. If you criminalize them, you always have a challenge. What's them? That's how football
and I think that there's no accountability. And now, no, President Mahama can say, Adena, say, national teams, you know. They look to us for a financial support. Yet we are not able to scrutinize Sikana Ediama woman. Yet we
Black Stars are playing this Friday. And what is on radio and TV now is that President Castle omo budget. But now, 2 days to the game, the minister has not shown us anything. The radio and therefore the Omo can say, Minister and President are now from. Was it let Ghanaians see, but we are not seeing it. To 48 hours to the game. TF Semino.
And then I was almost echo a speaker of parliament, almost congratulating.
So I did. What's the son, your man? And anyway, you can't say a camp football as my betcha, but they should know that is their investment. And I know musical. The investors are elsewhere. It's a bichim yagama dia. It's not part of decision making. Sebe kotoko yotum for dia. It's not part of decision making. Has ye toba afede dia. Aduana ye nanado ma hine dia. Omo no omo invest no. They are not part of the decision making process. And omo no omo da hono ye di omo pe. And they don't seem to care. Tidu ebi ana wa bre. Jemu bi abre GFA no.
Kwesi Nyantechi, Anas number 12, expose a buy.
Yeah.
A year Ghana football thing. Oh, and the standard course, Anna essay.
A dear question. But you see, one is careful when we are discussing this because Kwesi Nyantechi, for example, now no Kate Akowene CAF executive committee membership, and they are all over any paid in it. Kwesi did it so many years ago.
Yeah.
Kwesi, and they call her CAF president, FIFA vice president or something. He had moved in. I mean, extremely intelligent. To be honest, Kwesi Nyantechi deal. We almost said they don't try announce letter. Very intelligent. His submissions at CAF. Any idea? I know where anymore. A draw a back again, and my referees were very careful. Ade Ghana the akromo jiama ya no musro penalty because Ghana for the okwa omu bribe. So I'm why
really harmed our
it didn't help us, but and then there's all kind of as a man who are careful. That's why I call we need to be America
18 million
all of a sudden, but it didn't help us as a country. There were innocent people. They referees, baby. I mean, referees are. But they were indicted in the video and there a baby abraba basa basa.
SCB free. They died for Kessben.
Yes, it's good you investigate issues like this, but if it's a nas name man the Amboa football, no, it took us back. Your normalization, by nothing has changed. It didn't really help us.
But Ghana football is going.
Sikenim. Me my general manager of Asquare Deportivo for about 10 years.
Okay.
Oye nkolana sikawum where you groom they say create even namoro academy na
Okay.
And na Europe they will not only 20 years 21 years forget it. Because they want to train.
Be unsigned or say be
bobo. So be akoko Saudi Arabia ni ade no. Person omunya nkola at 16, 17, 18 where they put their philosophy in you. Enti oye enti na bebre not 10 teams no. Oyo more Black Stars they say bebre free right to dream academy. Kudus money and the and no. Ti Ghana fo ni mo ube pie no na ya akola. Enti ube ba no. Na afi ni hu. Onyini wo Ghana ha.
And it's like groomy
they don't think our league is competitive.
Perfect. Yeah. Now my beton mama.
There be almost na say to say ube fa akwala no kwa. Ye fe bibi solidarity ne ade. O nyine na o kono. Na wunye sika wo no ho.
O team now
training no. So there's training and development. I the be ma team. Nti na no mo penkola no. A lot of them are shifting towards academies. Nti exceptional talent. Ometima befana could be a Belgium. And other countries around Europe. Say patemu nyina no omo free baby went through the system and answer no more. But so bokotokoni has no nyinim dia. 2 out of 100 cases na obetmenya when you know team bi or Europe na bizarre.
Are there players maybe or more opportunity to be great? But Ghana conditions, any avenues be our own.
A lot of them.
Or more wasting.
A lot of them. Yeah, you need problem with talent. So Ghana ni akwada say talent into area and then kola ni bebre Ghana for na wo mo ho ano mo contem no they are playing big time football or abroche nyame de che the ordinary Ghanaian is talented football wise but I won't say talent is different from perfecting it or raising it harnessing it into talent is any problem Ghana no twem we akola na de bebo ball crowd team say the potential is but the industry has not grown well. Omo mudi eni no betia said this is the direction of football. So people come and they want to omo pese nipa ba ko na mienu no nya sika kodi. So what I say omo mfa adwuma ne kese ne ho. And I think that is the problem we have as a nation.
Yes, one problem so ne say Ghana for journalists, spectators, moniji Western football soccer no sing a hardiem who say it as they cool for years.
It's a big subject. On say yes you no and we are selling the product. I go my example. So I go Dubai as a China go find him as beton. Na so the bar. Enye de eto na go fe biumba. Emranti omtu ina buso. Okay, so more 10 players but they can mention 100 players in Europe. The generation has lost interest in the local game. People think that we should push the interest back in them. Said the American, I want sponsors on my show. And he said,
Sponsors.
And now there's a certain dimension. Presenting foreign news. They are very popular.
Yeah.
Because that is what these guys want to hear. And he said, Obiane me mama yen say, Yemwa, Yemum, this is probably a budget. Ghana football na konenima. You expect me to sit at Toirepa? Na me pro to Ghana football. No, I'll promote what my bosses what they have asked me to do. Send me a sponsorship.
Investment worth.
And Kolano ma burning in her. My little boy, oh, fear. Every player in the Italian league and the French league and the English league. Only Mobia, let me be honest. But you must a question be now watch show. Only one player or Bogana ball. Do you know why? Every day, TV is showing either Arsenal or Liverpool. And then Kotokobebo ball went in area. And apparently it is as a Globe TV or something. Do you understand? And say what industry no your diano. When I was pushing for people to join. And now obviously media and a bit you invite the media to partner with you and move on. But I just will be a